Hello and welcome back to the 9th video for Topic 1 System Fundamentals, and this time we're going to be evaluating the different methods of providing user documentation. And this is for the IB Diploma Programme in Computer Science. As you can see here, we're still on Topic 1 of 4 from the core syllabus for standard level and higher level computer science. But we've moved on to user focus, the second part of systems in organisations, and this time we're on the middle video, 1 of 3, 1.1.9. Okay, the objectives for this video are to understand the different methods of providing user documentation, evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of each method, assess how the quality of user documentation affects system implementation, and provide practical examples for better understanding. And the key points we're going to go over are introduction to user documentation, the importance of user documentation, the methods of providing user documentation, and finally, an evaluation criteria. The importance of user documentation. It is a way of facilitating the user adoption and proficiency, their understanding. It reduces support costs, it enhances user satisfaction, it aids in troubleshooting and problem resolution. It's critical for both novices and advanced users. Methods of providing user documentation include these three things: help files, online support, or printed manuals. Okay, you might find them in a big library like this, or online. Okay, so let's start with help files. These files are supplied with the system. They're accessible via a button within the software. Not necessarily a great big red button like this, but usually a help button along the menu bar of a program, usually at the end. Okay, advantages: it's accessible anytime while using the program. It provides general instructions on usage. It offers solutions to common errors. Some disadvantages, though: it's only accessible after the system installation. It is limited to general error handling, and it often lacks a search capability. If we have a little look at a scenario, an example, installing a new graphic design software package, encounter a problem while editing an image, you simply click on the help button within the software. A window will pop up with detailed instructions and troubleshooting tips. So that's how that would work. The next one, online support files. Well, these are usually web-based services hosted by the systems developer for providing user documentation. They're extensive compared to help files, continuously updated to address common issues or FAQs, options for live support with human operators, and there's usually a built-in search capability. So the disadvantages is obviously it's useless without an internet connection, and live support can be challenging for users who aren't necessarily familiar with computers. So an example might be using a project management tool, face an issue with a task assignment, access the developer support website, use search functionality to find a solution, or chat to a live support agent. Okay, and then finally, printed manuals. Manuals printed on paper and supplied with the system. For example, here we've got a printer and a booklet to support how we operate this particular device. So the advantages: it could be read before starting to use the system. It's always available, no need for the device to be connected to the internet. It provides help with system installation. Obviously, disadvantages: you could lose it, forgot where you've put it. Often limited in scope, focusing on installation and basic usage, not updated with the system updates. Okay, once it's printed, that's it. You can't update the booklet. So an example here, I've received a new printer. We need help in the installation of the printer, and we can refer to the printed manual. Follow the step-by-step instructions to set up the printer. Okay, for installing hardware, this system should be quite useful. So we'll evaluate this on accessibility, comprehensiveness, update frequency, ease of use, availability offline, search capability, and user support options. Okay, so accessibility. Help files. Accessible directly within the software, making them easy to reach while using the system. Accessible from any device with an internet connection, offering flexibility but dependent on internet availability. And printed manuals, always physically available but not as convenient to carry around compared to digital options. Okay, comprehensiveness. The help files, generally provide basic usage instructions and solutions for common errors but may lack depth for complex issues. Whereas online support, technically extensive, including detailed guides, FAQs, forums, and sometimes multimedia content, maybe links through to YouTube and other tutorials. Whereas printed manuals, often limited in scope due to physical constraints, focusing mainly on installation and basic functionality. The update frequency. Updates can be infrequent in terms of help files because these are attached to the software and often tied in, as I've just said there, with software updates, meaning they might become outdated in terms of what you want to do. Online support can be continuously updated by the developer, ensuring the latest information and solutions are available. Obviously, printed material is static. Once it's printed, you can't update it, you can't do anything about it. Okay, you could potentially go out and buy a new book or order a new book, but that's it. It makes them quickly outdated as the system evolves. Ease of use. Help files are easy to use within the context of the software, but navigation can be cumbersome without a search function. Online support, often user-friendly with search functionality, categorizing content, and interactive elements like chatbots or live support. Now, printed manual is straightforward and easy to browse. You've got an index, but finding specific information quickly can be challenging. Again, without an index or a table of contents, it's going to make it a lot more difficult. The availability offline. Available offline once the software has been installed, obviously for help files. Support, well, we require an internet connection for this, so it's completely inaccessible. Printed manuals, always available offline, as long as you know where you've put them. It's ideal for an environment where we might not have any internet access, any internet connection. Search capabilities. Again, we've just said this before, help files may lack robust search functionality, requiring manual browsing to find information. Online support is usually the best. It typically includes powerful search tools, allowing users to quickly find relevant information by keywords or topics. Printed manuals, no digital search capability, but a well-organized index or table of contents can aid in manual searches. And then finally, user support options. Well, with help files is limited to the information included within the software with no direct support contact option, whereas online support often includes multiple support channels such as emails, live chats and forums, possibly even a phone number, providing a direct interaction with support teams. Whereas printed manuals, yes, okay, it might have a printed phone number on it, which could become outdated, but generally do not include direct support options, though they may provide contact information, as I just said, for a customer service department. So, advantages and disadvantages: help files, accessible anytime, general instructions, only post-installation, lacks search. Online support, extensive, updated, live support, searchable, does require the internet, live support issues maybe. And printed manuals, pre-use reading, you can read it before you use it. Installation help, always available to hand as long as you know where you've put it. Can be lost, limited info, not updated. Okay, so finally, the impact of system implementation. High quality documentation speeds up user adoption. It reduces the need for extensive training sessions. It lowers the frequency of support calls. It enhances overall user satisfaction and productivity. To summarize, each method has unique strengths and weaknesses. Choice obviously depends on the user's needs, system complexity, and resources available. Combining multiple methods often yields the best result. Continuous improvement and user feedback are the key. Okay, and as always, I've given you some past papers, some exam questions for you to have a little go at. So by all means, read through these and then have a little go, pause the video. If not, the answers are on the next few slides. So question 1, explain the advantage and disadvantage of providing user documentation through printed manuals. Question 2, describe the benefits and drawbacks of offering user documentation in the form of online support. And question 3, discuss the benefits and limitations of delivering user documentation via help files. Okay, so question 1, advantages, disadvantages, and an example. Okay, video editing software. Question 2, again, the same thing. This time we're looking at a tech company offering online support through its website. And then finally, question 3, we're looking at a new video game is installed on a gaming console. It comes with built-in help files. Okay, so there you go. That is it for this video. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I will see you for video 1.1.10. Okay, thank you, and bye for now. Please continue to ask questions, leave your comments, hit notifications, and please subscribe. And finally, if you wish to buy me a coffee, I'd be truly grateful. Please visit buymeacoffee.com/learning zone. Thank you very much indeed. See you next time. Bye for now.